Hi everybody, thank you for joining us. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. That's going to be the red R towards the bottom right. Give us a like, leave us comments, let us know what you guys think about these videos. So today guys, I'm going to show you how to do the print position. Now this might need to be done if you replace a parts like a carriage or a CTL, or a carriage and a CTL, or it's been a while since you've done maintenance and you clean your rods, your encoder, and now everything kind of printing a little bit off. Not too bad, but you do want to make it look better. So the first thing we're going to do guys, we're going to go to our control panel and we're going to select our icon for the alignments. Let me go ahead and zoom you guys in really quick. And that's going to be that little icon that has the little line going down the center with the two arrows pointing at each other. We're going to make sure that's selected, and then you want to go to print position. Once in here, you want to make sure you select enhancer to ink and then press print. Now what that's going to do guys, it is going to print a grid on our table, and then once that's printed, I'll show you guys what to look out for and how to adjust it. Don't forget to do your auto height before you guys run this print, so that way you have the optimal printing distance between the platen and the carriage itself. Alright guys, so you guys can see here my grid is printed. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a close review of what that looks like. So you guys can notice in between those little squares, there is a see-through little line going across. You guys can see that right there. So our end goal guys is to have the 0 and the 0, the square right here, to line up the best as possible. We want that little see-through line to line up with those crosshair. I kind of smushed it there, but if I go a little bit towards the left, towards the right, you guys can see how that's kind of lined up there. See if we can get you guys a nice little glare there. Okay, so how do we get to that point? So what we need to do, we got to check all these little squares and see which one is the best. In case that one is off, we want to see which one's the best one. So let's say I'm looking down the squares and I see that -5 and -5 is the best one. So printing from left to right, that's going to be our head direction. So then I will go onto my display and I would go to -5. Okay. Printing front to back or vertical right here, that would be our table direction. And then we determine that -5 looks the best. So then I would go to my table direction and I would go ahead and put that to -5. After that, I would hit a line and then I will run this print again. Now remember guys, our end goal is to have that 0 mark right here and that 0 mark across here, which would be this little square right here. Have that little crosshair centered to the white crosshairs on here, okay? Now you might need to run this step more than once just to get that little crosshair to be centered to that little square as best as possible. If it's a little bit off guys, it's okay. Doesn't need to be exactly perfect, but we do want to get it to be as close as possible to being aligned. Alright guys, thank you for joining us again. Please don't forget to subscribe. That's going to be the red R towards the bottom right. Give us a like, leave us some comments, and we'll see you guys next time.